You've always been so tight with the Fullers, haven't you?
But,
You did TV.
Actually, that friendship started with Ron and I in 1970.
Okay.
I'd gone into Tampa territory, and he was there.
Uh-huh.
And we just bonded. We just got along really well. And of course, then when he bought Knoxville in '74, he called me and said, "I want you to build me a TV, a carte blanche." So it picked up from there. So yeah, we still hang out every once in a while.
He's got some great stories. I just like
The only stories you talk about is his package, though, Rip.
No, that was Robert Fuller.
Oh, Robert Fuller. All right. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, Ron's about legit 6'9".
Yeah.
I remember one night we were in Montgomery and Robert had the book. So when Robert had the book, we all had a good time, but the show was about an hour and 15 minutes long. And all of a sudden at the end of the show, you see this guy, he's got cowboy boots on to make he's about that much taller. Then he had that cowboy hat on top of that. So big Ron Fuller was about 7'3" walking in. And he says, "Robert, these matches usually end about this time." And Robert's looking around. He's waiting for somebody to save him. He goes, "Well, yeah." So anyway, after that night, Ron took over the book. And but anyway.
How long were you with the Fullers?
Oh, wow. Well, Ron, Mac McMurray and I were the first two guys in this territory. When Ron kicked it off here in '74, we were the yin and yang with him to start the ball rolling. And I stayed here. He sold to Barnett, and I was with Barnett for a while. And then Jim and I agreed to disagree. And so I went down to Pensacola, Mobile with Ron. And then Barnett sold to Jim Crockett Jr., Flair, and Blackjack Mulligan. And Flair called me and said the TV Channel 10 here in Knoxville would let him stay on the air, but they wanted me back as the host. So we made a deal, and I came back to Knoxville. And then they ran it. Well, this is when the war started, when Rip was on the opposition. Rip was our mortal enemy.
Yeah.
But, no, he wasn't. But anyway, so then Crockett finally closed down, and I freelanced then until I moved back to Cincinnati in '85 and started working with bodybuilders and training them, and then picked up with Cornette and came back down here. I've actually worked with 5 different promotions in Knoxville. Started with John Kazana in 1968. But yeah, 5 different promotions in this city alone.
Did you work with Dirty George Cavaleras?
No, I did not. I know the name. I don't think I've ever met him, Rip.
Well, he was quite the character, and he supplied some money. We had the shows, and we built the whole shows around him. And he was like a kid in a candy store, right? He was over. Dirty George Cavaleras. Didn't get any better than that.
I said, "Are you ready? I got my dots on, my polka dots. Get your popcorn, get your Coke, get ready, get excited because look what's coming up now."